Hello. Right. Let's just jump right back into it. I think we left off last time with Tenmuji dropping the bombshell. Well, implying that maybe everybody but him and Quark have been asleep for way longer than everybody thinks they've been unconscious for. But then we got interrupted because now we have to go play the AB game. We returned to the warehouse, only to find Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Yes, Quark's awake now, in this timeline, because we managed to find the vial to cure Radical 6, and he was the only person infected. So far that we know of. Alice didn't get infected this time round. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Of course he has.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
You have to betray. You have no choice.
Yeah. Luna's the same. If Vi chooses ally and Dio picks betray...
Which he will, because he's kind of an asshole.
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick betray. The risk with ally is just too high.
Hey, Alice, don't you have one BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
Oh, I guess he's not awake yet, is he? He's cured, but still unconscious, recovering. But what if Alice and Kay choose betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable. Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Well then, shall we go?
You two have to keep each other honest.
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room, second from the right. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmuji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door?
It was a couple of days ago, remind me.
Something about how you'd convince me to choose ally?
Oh, yeah.
Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Oh, we're just gonna knock you the fuck out. Well, it's not really it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
Yeah, old man, you gonna fucking screw me over? Again? I disagree.
Why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 doors as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
Maybe. What?
Huh?
Well, that's just an example. What What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose Ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep!
Oh, my feelings. Well, that settles that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose Ally.
Yeah,
You can trust us.
Promise.
of course.
We promise.
All right.
Because we know from the flowchart, it can go either way.
I guess I'll vote Ally too then.
You better, old man.
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmuji gave us a curt nod, and then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
You gotta try and seduce me? Please? Oh, come on, Clover. Come on, try it. Oh, oh yeah. This is the button to start it, not the one to actually just make the choice. I thought we were gonna jump straight into it without conversation.
To ask you something.
Uh-huh. What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
anything?
Yep, anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah. If he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Huh? You really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
I can't tell if this is like her seriously trying to convince us or if this is like a joke on her half. Hey now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
But if he chooses Ally, and we don't.
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind.
That concerned look on her face, but that big smile.
Please? Will you pick Betray?
Seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tenmuji and pick Ally? Or would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
Why are we always leaving it to literally the last second? Ally! I'm trusting the old man. Let's see if he's fucked me over.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game
Again.
has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
We're going straight to it. We're not even having like a, oh, let's see how everyone's feeling type situation.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Wow, we are just in there right away. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Oh, old man. Old man. Also, Dio going betray. Fuck him. We saw it coming.
Points
No surprise there.
assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Sure did. Well, seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I could say the same thing.
I wonder if we both betray each other if I pick betrayer.
No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma.
Or was it?
And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
It's not really that... It's not that much of a bribe, really, is it?
Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily. You're still at 8 points, like what the fuck? She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Across the room, Dio and Fire were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Ah, don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went to?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Oh, she's feeling unsteady. Is she infected now? Was it just a delayed?
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so.
Oh yeah, they're on 8 points now, aren't they? Can I go back up? Does it actually say the results in... No, it won't, would it?
Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
We know.
There is no set limit on usage of the Ambidex gates.
No,
Can be
it's not skippable.
as many times as the player.
We can open the gates as many times as we want.
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. That's thighs, I think? Oh, no, was the first one Clover and this one thigh? Yes. Points. Yeah. Temuji, K, Dio, me, I assume. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Thigh's a magenta pair. The Temuji's a yellow pair.
3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're going to be white this time.
Oh, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, then. Fine.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Tenmuji and me would form one group. Phi and Dio would form another group. Clover and K would form the third. Phi and Dio together again.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white.
But it's your choice of which of the 3 doors you go through.
Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So there'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
No mention of the bombs in this timeline. Like, we've not found them at all. And I'm wondering if that means they just don't exist in this timeline. Yeah, about an hour it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Glover gave her a shrug, and then the two of them headed out through the cyan door. I'm kind of tired tonight.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're gonna go check on Quark?
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only the 3 of us, Dio, K, and myself. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
Do I not get an invitation to go drink? Wow, Dio, fuck you. With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Kay going off on his own. I don't know about Kay. He's still a coin toss on to whether he's actually just a really nice dude, and the whole robot body thing is just to make him look suspicious, or if he's actually going to turn out to be a bastard. The conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it, leaving me on my Todd. Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Yeah, everyone just kind of forgot this. Let's go fucking have words with Tenmuji. It seems really, really important. Of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyuji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and towards the infirmary. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. The room was completely empty. Oh, whoops. I was just rereading stuff I'd already read. There he was. Tenmyuji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all of the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me? What?
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Oh, fuck off. Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it. This time. You remember something, alright. You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all. Well, we got an hour. Get fucking talking, old man.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Before I could, fire exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? Number 2 cabin.
Oh, yeah, that's where she killed herself in the other timeline. Yeah, okay, I guess Radical 6 just took longer to kick in. And the difference between this timeline and the other timeline was... It was Clover that took the scalpel off Quark instead of her. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyuji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Yep. Yep. Alice. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was a blossom of red on her chest. I felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle and I put my hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Is this going to be a... we can go back in time type situation and we can stop her again? I wonder if this leads to the second dose of the antivirus. calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils are dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. Whoops, I just kicked over a ball. A second. Okay. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All of the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she'd been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest. My stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckle fists, and I took a deep breath. Clover's not like sobbing and screaming like I thought she would be. All around the room were the rest of the Nunnery Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to the kill. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed. Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me!
Are we going to hit a lock point here? Because nobody knows that she was infected, but unless we... But because we've done the other timeline, we know that she was infected as well.
She...
We'll already have like the key to continue on.
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Oh, Jesus, Clover, fuck.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover! 6, 5, 4,
Clover!
3, 2, 1!
The fuck's gonna happen here? Oh, are you kidding? Okay. Okay. What is the lock on this going to be? Lock number 2, crew quarters. Is there proof it wasn't murder? Well, we know she did it to herself. Because of Radical 6, I would thought maybe... Oh, maybe we have to get the second vial on, is it this branch? And then this will lead to us finding out how people got infected with Radical 6. Okay, let's jump back here and betray. Let's finish off this little... Skip! Alright, Clover. I'll do as you say, and you'll listen to me as a reward. Okay, this is all the same.
Results.
Okay.
Round 2. Please start.
Oh, Alice is here. Did her portrait pop up last time? Tenmuji. He trusted us. He trusted us. Well, to be fair, I trusted him last time and he fucked me over, so...
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation.
Was it?
Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Oh, I have a feeling it's going to resolve itself in a couple of minutes. Don't worry. Should never try to open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
Fuck. Wow. That took us 0 time at all. She... No, no way. Wow, she wasted no time. Holy shit, Clover. You didn't stop to say anything to Alice?
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
Clover, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9.
Oh, they pre-planned this. Okay.
If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer.
Oh, Alice is in charge.
Escape.
I thought they were like partners as opposed to subordinate and boss. Superior. What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
Oh, fuck you, Clover. You...
What? Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Hey, come on now. Well, that door's taking a long time to open, hey?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt forward toward Clover. Oh, sorry. Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door. Damn it, Clover. God fucking damn it. She wasted no time. Holy fuck.
The number
Like everyone else was
has closed.
busy looking at the result screen. She's there swiping her fucking bracelet against the reader.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Talk, old man. Tell us. Tenmuji said nothing. Just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was the silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Is this an actual ending? Have we hit an actual ending? Game over! Is it actually going to show us a... No? Okay, I guess the bad ends. No, in the first game the bad ending showed up on... What the hell are these 9 then? Okay. Oh yeah, we've had a couple of other bad endings, haven't we? Okay, so let's jump all the way back up to this one, which was going through the different coloured door. Let's have a look. We went through the blue door, so we need to go through the green, I think is the option this time. Clover and I were a pair. That meant that I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Oh no, it was the red door was the option, I think. I think it was Quark that we weren't able to go with. Let's pick it and see. I want to take Quark and go through the green door. So, option C, I guess.
No, I don't think so. Were you even listening?
No.
I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyoji.
That means option C is out of the question.
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
That was that then. I might have been able to argue down one person, but not 2. Besides, there was no way I'd be able to overpower Kay, grab Quark and force Clover through the green door. Fine. If you guys are that determined, I'll pick another door. I had 2 choices. Blue door, which we're not going to do, or the red door. I go through the red door with Dio. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself.
Oh, we're going to betray him once we get to the AB game. Ooh, maybe we can stop him from opening the fucking gates early. I doubt it. I think he's just going to do it anyway, but we'll see.
Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door.
Can we even die from the bracelet if we've got robot arms? Does the poison even affect us? That just occurred to me.
It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay. I'll take good care of him. I promise.
Okay. So I was just taking a look at that chart again. What about Phi and K?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold. As we do with every door.
0.
Nobody enters doors in this with, like, reasonable amounts of time left. It's always at the last second.
Chromatic doors closing.
What is this? There's 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Boo. Get off the stage. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
No.
Am I great or what?
No. Especially after the last timeline. Fuck you.
Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Yes. I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready?
Yeah, so I think the doors that we get in each of these, like, cross-section or crossroads kind of, like, rooms is dependent on who it is that pulls the lever.
Here we go!
Alright, what's this one going to be? Is it a room we know, or is it going to be something completely new again? Huh? The center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
These ones don't have room names on them.
The center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Laboratory. Have we seen this one before? No, I think this one's new. This one's completely new. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Laboratory, huh?
Do you think think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Ooh. A second dose of the antiviral. Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Accelavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Seek a way out. I have to come up with a voice for Dio. Okay, let's have a look-see around. Are we... okay. Is this box anything? Oh, it's attached to that, okay. Okay, let's keep looking around. Quite a few of these jars filled with, whatever they're filled with. Ooh, okay. 33253, okay. Alright, let's start with the jars. Seeds. A cylinder full of seeds. They're round. One half is coloured and the other isn't. Okay. There's something on this tray. Empty capsules. We've got 2 of them. And another thing of seeds. A binder. There's some paper inside. Let's see that. It says, steps for dissecting a frog. Okay. Remove the specimen from the preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard, which I think is that little alcove we saw with the box under it. Ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissection using provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. Okay. Oh, let's grab that other document. A binder. Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah. Let's see here. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Preparation for hydroponic fluids and seeds. Preparation 1. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with the ratio of 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct colour. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 seed types. The 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown that the distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluids used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized with the following manner. The long seeds fail to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be a... we need to slot... it's like a logic puzzle where we have to, like, figure out which of the seeds goes into which slot, I think. Long seeds fail to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow. Fluid D, cyan, fail to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated, put in C, green. Okay, I'm going to have to figure that out once I'm actually at the thing and I have all of the seeds. Is this anything that I can do anything with? What's this thing? Who knows? Okay. Let's go over to... is that the frog? Saline solution. And the frog. Look at him. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Oh, that's a cute frog model. I like that. Look, it's Lord Hoppington. Don't give it a name. Aw, it looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's probably been preserved. I think the liquid inside is ethanol. How do you know? The smell. Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? And besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. If you say so. Seeds? More seeds? What is this? Roots. What the hell is this? A dead spider? Maybe it's a fake beard. Have you ever seen a person with a beard like this? Yeah, my grandpa had one. It looks like it's a root. It's probably some kind of preserved specimen. Okay, that's everything from there. Scalpel? With a tray with a lion on it. A lion eating the sun. Pretty fancy tray. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? Are you even looking? I forgot he has his weird like verbal tick thing because of a curse from whatever the fuck. Are you even looking at it? It's a lion. How are you not getting that? What? Sorry. It's the sort of tick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of... Well, you heard. That's pretty weird. Yeah. Yeah. Why do I have a feeling that's going to play into things at some point? Oh. That's just nothing. Okay. For the save, can we... Anything with the microscope? Is this a microscope? I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there's these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them? The seed? Can we put the seeds in there? Okay, no. No, okay. Seeds, another document. A binder. I can't land on a voice video. There's some paper inside it. It says DNA extraction instructions. Okay. DNA extraction instructions. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. Place plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once that is done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect. Okay. And that's where we're putting it all. As far as we can go. Alright, let's... Oh, we didn't look at this, did we? It's black. There's nothing going on here. Okay. Just making sure. Oh. There's another thing of seeds. How many things of seeds have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can we put Mr. Frog down? Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here? That's a drain. What's wrong with you? Oh, I see. You've got the frog there. Planning to take it out, I assume. You should probably pour the ethanol down the drain first. Okay. I'll just pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. I assume we're gonna have to collect that ethanol back. And set the frog over here. Okay, let's look at the frog. Where's my scalpel? As I scroll through like 1,000 objects. Sigma, what are you gonna do with the scalpel? Are you gonna cut Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? But poor Lord Hoppington. What? Are you freaking out about? Oh, what are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah. It is kinda sad. Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It's an ex-frog. Oh my god. Are they doing a Monty Python dead parrot sketch? Fine. I'll do it. Hey, wait. I guess that's... Hey, yeah. Hey. Well, I guess that saves me the trouble. Right. Dio dissects a frog, huh? Something came out of its stomach. A blue capsule? Oh. Small capsule, half of it is blue. Has some sort of metal protrusion. Okay. This tank collects the liquid waste. The ethanol I poured down the drain should be in here. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we should take it. Okay. Do I have an empty... Do I have a thing of ethanol already, or is it just the saline? Okay. I thought we had a tank of ethanol along with a frog. Okay. Never mind. Let's see. Was it the seeds going first? What's this thing? That thing on the top looks like it's some sort of industrial strength liquid. If you open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking, though. Maybe it's for scientific experimentation? We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. So let's pulverize some seeds. Are you going to use those seeds in the mixer? Yeah, you think I shouldn't? No, I just mean, don't you think you should put all of them in? You mean all 5 different types of seeds? Yeah. Interesting. Why not? Alright, done. I still have the seeds. Okay. Was it the ethanol that needed to go in next? What do we need to do next? Is there anything else? Is there anything in the DNA instructions? Yeah, let's have a look. Extraction instructions. Broken down. Oh, saline next. Okay. That was the root. This is the saline. Alright. I'll just pour the saline solution in here. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Oh, it's piss water. Okay, looking good. And then it was... ethanol. Alright, next I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then... I guess this should do it. Do you think the gel here has the DNA that we're supposed to collect? Probably. So what do we do with it? Does the manual say anything? Oh, yeah. I think there was a 4th step in there. For... use an empty capsule. Alright, I'm gonna dip the protrusion of this capsule into the stuff in the beaker. Awesome, you got it all. Okay, yellow capsule. Small capsule, half of it is yellow. It has some sort of metal protrusion. Okay. There's an empty slot there. There's a rectangular hole in the wall. Yeah, okay, I thought there'd be more to it than that. Okay, can we use the capsules? Ah, there we go. Look! The screen changed. What's going on? You put it in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? Dunno. But I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, that thing we just put in. That thing we just put in had plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. This is the blue one for the... This is the safe password. Perfect. This is just what we need. Yeah. Now we can get into the safe. That's the... pass. Yeah, it's the bonus one. So let's do that now. May as well. This is the safe, right? Yeah. It's just like the ones in the AB room. I saw one in the infirmary too. If you put in the right password, it'll open up. At least it should. So start. Oops. Let's get that gold file. Yes, it opened. You did it! Okay, we'll read that before we leave the room, after we get the key. Do I need the capsule back? Microscope, apparently. Has circular holes on the top to fit capsules we found. Okay, so we're just slotting the blue one now. There we go. So there should be a fourth capsule somewhere, shouldn't there? Because I've only got one more in my inventory. We got one from the frog. Strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone. A tray. Okay. Can we do anything with the root? It's a saline solution. Yeah, here we go, the root. Can we put this in here? Okay, time to throw this root in the mix. We can, okay. So we're just repeating the process for this one now. Alright, done. And that was the saline. Alright. I'll just pour the saline solution in here. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filter liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Green! Alright. Okay, looking good. More ethanol. Alright, next I need to pour in the ethanol into the beaker. Then. I guess this should do it. And the capsule. Alright, I'm gonna dip this protrusion on this capsule into the stuff in the beaker. Awesome, you got it all. Green capsule. I assume the last one is going to be a red capsule. There we go. Right. Now this bullshit. Man, look at all these pipes. I think they run down to the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. Oh yeah, so there is. I didn't even notice those. So this is going to be like that other room. With the electricity liquid or whatever stuff. Same kind of puzzle. If you turn the handle right, the liquid goes right. If you turn it left, the liquid goes left. Maybe if you put it in the middle, half of it goes to the left and half goes to the right. Yeah, it's exactly the same. What is this liquid then? Probably water? What do the numbers mean? Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units. It looks like 80-somethings of water comes out of the central pipe. And then each of the pipes after splits into... And then each pipe after the split gets 40. So if we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handles, so that each beaker gets the correct amount, Yeah. Oh, what? Messing up character voices, whatever. Yeah. Now, how do we get the water to come out of in the first place, though? You think probably just pull that lever over there? On the right? Like this. After turning the correct levers... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's give it a shot. Wait, I don't need to put... Oh. I thought I needed to put seeds on... Because there was a whole thing about... putting the seeds in the right places. Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, I don't know what these numbers mean. If I do that... Three, 5... Okay. Oh! Okay, it's doing this... thing again where it's doing like... It's lighting up which ones are correct, so I can just kind of like... puzzle solve this one. This way. Yeah, there we go. You don't even need to like look at the numbers really to figure it out. Just sort it out by the lights. We've poured the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. You did it! Okay. Hey, you remember that hydroponics thing you found? Didn't it say something about preparing 5 types of seeds? You've got them all, right? Yeah, I have 2 types of long seeds and 3 types of round seeds. Then maybe you should put them in the beakers. If you just grab one of those seed containers, you should be able to put them into one of the beakers. Okay. Dilute the ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Okay. Okay. Long seeds fail to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds failed in B and D, so long seeds should go into B and D. Let's have a look. I'm not sure what's going on, but here goes. Okay. Let's have a look at that report again. Anything about B and D? Non-marked seeds fail to germinate in... Okay, so marked seeds need to be... Okay, and A needs to be a marked seed as well. None of the marked seeds germinated in C. When the striped seeds were put into D and E, only one of them failed to germinate. Is that correct? I think that might be right. Boom! There we go. First time. You did it, Sigma! We've sown your seeds! Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Hey, the red capsule. Oh. A red capsule. Let's grab that shit. There's a red capsule sitting in the hole. Ooh, this puzzle room, fairly straightforward. Sigma. Come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean, something? Just look. It's easier than explaining. Oh. It's DNA. What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is adenine. G is guanine. C is cytosine. T is thymine. I'm probably mispronouncing all of that as usual. I think we can manipulate it. Yeah. Looks like this puzzle had been... looks like the my god. Looks like the puzzle is set to do with pairing these bases. Bases? Yeah. DNA is made of 4 bases. Those 4. C-cat. A G-cat, whatever it is. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. You sure know a lot about this stuff. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve this puzzle now. Give it a shot. A and T, G and C. Okay. A and T, G and C. I feel like they've also given hints with them not all being lined up properly with each other. Or maybe... Oh, I'm moving them. Oh, I see. That's not how I thought that was going to work. Okay. Okay, that one moves independently of everything else. That's fine. Those two move together. Those two move together. Those two move together, and that one moves with... Okay. Okay. So this one's probably going to be the most important one, because it's the one I can set without any involvement on the others. Was there a... Excuse me? Was there... Okay. Oh, it even like... Oh, I see. When it's with a matching letter, it shows them connecting. Like that. Wow, I almost solved that there. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Okay, that's the top two done, so we can just here we go. Ha! Did it. Good job, Sigma. That was pretty awesome. You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're turkey. What in the hell? Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that. Now get over here and look at this. Huh? There's something on it. Yeah, it's our passcode out of here. Sun, moon. Okay. No, sun, moon, sun. That's how I'll remember it. Huh? It's different now. The shapes are in different places. Right. Oh, hey, Excelivir! We got a dose. It opened. Awesome! The suspense was killing me. Okay, what have we got here? First is... You're not going to pick up the vial with the fucking antivirus that you need for one of the... Yeah, we've got to pick up the thing that's underneath everything else first. A map? It says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So did the one in the lounge. Then what would... Then that would... Yeah. Then that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Why do I feel like there's going to be a third floor in between A and B? Because they mention this every single time we get the map. It's always like, oh, so floor A was the top floor, right? Or maybe there's a floor above A. They're always just like, every single time. I wonder if that's just because it's... There's no way of knowing which route the player will go first. Since it's so open, so they have to repeat it on every single path just so that the player knows. Alright, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are the key cards. Each one's got a picture of a moon on it. Then these have to be the cards that the announcer was talking about. Looks like they give us two, like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to one. Cool? No, not cool. You're gonna open the door straight away, you prick. Sure, fine. Next up, we got a notebook, huh? Literally picking up everything around the antivirus. Are you kidding? Anything interesting? I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? The heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. What language is this? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? Looks like two more things. Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? Axelavir. Why are you drawing this out? Axelavir? Axelavir? Wait, didn't Luna say something about, Axelavir? You're right! This is it. This is Axelavir. It's the cure for Radical 6. Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First, we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You got it right. The key. Yeah, let's go. Right. Let's get through the door. And before we go out, we've got some secrets to read. Floor A and Floor B, Researchers Journal 1, 2, and 3. Jumpy Doll. The Secret of Quark's Heart and Axelavir. Okay. Floors A and B. The facility has two stories. The top floor is referred to as Floor A and the bottom is referred to as Floor B. The A and B supposedly stand for above and below. There's a rumor that the floors are actually named after a particular Swedish pop rock group from the 70s, but everyone involved in the project has insisted that that is a vile and hurtful lie. Secretly fans of ABBA. Okay, Research Journal 1, 2, and 3. When a body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. We assume that the brain currently operates on a one-to-one basis with regards to time. Radical 6 reduces this to 1 to the root of 1/6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. That means for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second of time passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or to the root of the square root of 6 seconds have passed outside. That is why the virus is termed Radical 6. Okay. So it slows down people's mental processing power to a significant degree. Researcher's journal. Those infected with Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempts to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but thus far we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from somebody with a natural immunity to the virus. Natural immunities. Okay. Is one of the participants of the game going to be naturally immune? Researcher's journal number 3. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with a constant buzzing of flies. At times their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows and rats everywhere, feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are these stray cats who have grown fat on plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. This is an excerpt from a journal of a researcher. Due to space constraints, some sections have been cut out. Jumpy doll. Sounds like somebody named a doll Jumpy, but why? Jumpy? Jumpy's June's little nickname for Jumpy. The secret of Quark's hat. Don't you think that hat looks kind of weird? There's that huge band that just wraps around his head. Is he hiding a pair of Ferengi ears? Or maybe he's just a young Lobot. Got one of those references. Well, this is just between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The sides of the hiding those pods, like you see on helicopters or SAM sites. Except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets into trouble, both sides of the hat open up, and they just fly out all at once. Psh, just kidding. He actually just keeps snacks in there. Xelivir, an antiviral medication made to counteract Radical 6. More specifically, it's an antibody with natural resistances to the virus. It was found and extracted from an individual in 2038. So that's 10 years after most of the characters were abducted. And then replicated using an IG replicator. An Xelivir injection is the only known way to fight off the Radical 6 infection. An IG replicator, is that how we're going to get more of the antiviral? We're not going to find a second dose, we're just going to make more of it. Lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it. Just get it over with. Okay, here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Why are you counting down? The master of escapology. Escape from 8 rooms. Hell yeah.
Hey, hold on a minute. There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Oh, is that the replicator? Yeah, that looks like a second vial on the right that we can use to...
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Is that the IG replica? Look at the side here, there's a name or something. IG Replicator. Yep, okay.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG. Whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course. This machine must be here so we can just make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
Oh, like you give a fuck, honestly, dude. Who are you? He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
Oh, I don't want to hand it to you. Fuck you. Why?
I didn't really get a good look at it before.
It's a purple liquid and it says Accelavir on it. That's all you need to fucking know.
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Accelavir?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled out the vial. I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right there on the label. Accelavir.
You really are an idiot.
Huh?
Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Fuck him! Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. What the fuck? Oh, this fucking guy. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Oh, fuck's sake. He's gonna hold that hostage as part for the AB room. Fuck this dude. God, fuck this dude.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine? To blackmail me?
It's horrible.
Or we just tell everyone you've got the fucking antivirus and everyone beats the living shit out of you?
You're using Quark's life as leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I curled my hands into fists. My robot hands. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Accelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Damn it.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage.
Alright.
Unfair you can be.
Here's the deal. You break that file, I will beat you to death. That is like how we solve this situation. You either give the kid the antivirus, or I will kill you. Fuck the rules. I will just murder you here and now.
So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
No, I'm gonna fucking betray. Fuck you, dude. Fine. I promise.
Sigma!
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works, but don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
With one less self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Fuck no. Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray...
I know. I'll drop to -1. That means I'll get penalized.
But that means...
Look, it's not like I want to, alright. But if we don't do as he says, he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
So you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. God fuck Dio. He is such a prick. And I'm still waiting for him to do the nonsense with the bombs as well, because we've seen him in like a flash forward or something. I know it's in the initial like if you wait on the main menu, it shows like a little trailer. I can't think of the actual word, but like a bunch of footage from the game, and it shows him with a detonator and that. So he's still got more douchebaggery to go. Goddamn circus asshole.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio. In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Ugh. I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Phi. And, of course, Clover. Where are Tenmuji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
I see.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
Oh hey, everyone, Dio has a vial of Excelavir and he's gonna threaten to smash it. No change then, huh?
Right.
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelavir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Dio's holding it hostage? My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
Come on, Phi, figure it out. Figure it out. So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? Fi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alison Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice Kay and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something.
Fuck you, dude.
Perhaps there's some accelerator hidden somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Ugh. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll stop by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover, and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few steps behind. Okay then. Guess we should be going too.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it.
When?
He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. One sec. I took the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Fi. She began flipping through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Fi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
What? Why are they talking about that?
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. Yes, we read this. Oh, okay. That was... So the secret file, like the researcher's notes, were literally that book in the safe. Okay, so we know this. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation, a function inverse to taking inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Yeah, I think that's the same. Those infected with Radical 6... Okay, it's the same info, but it's worded slightly differently in this. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette on fast forward. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of the virus. Okay, yeah, I think the researchers' notes that we got on the secret file are like an abridged version of this. Research suggests that the targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we've been unable to develop one. Seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from somebody who's naturally immune. Unable to locate suitable subjects, so I've continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those piling up on the streets, stench of decay, the flies, oh god, the flies, crows and rats, cats eating good, humans hiding away. Their survival is the only thing that remains. The only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let the future be a bright one. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by a root of 1/6. That's what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when this journal was written. I mean, from what we know, there is a drug called Accelerate that cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters? Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
But Quark's been infected, right?
And maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
God, if only there was an old man who knew more about it that we could ask. But oh boy, he's been real quiet. And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up.
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
Where does Zero come into it, though? Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but... we were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing this nunnery game if that's the point of this? If the point of this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Fire had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, won't you come into the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that, she was gone. Man. I let out a long, tired sigh and started off towards the infirmary. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Fire had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment the AB game is what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine and Quark's. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was with Excelivir. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. And if we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was then, what do I do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark? I keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself. It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. There's no guarantee that Dio's even going to give Quark the Excelivir. Well, I suppose even if Sigma dies, Clover would just tell everyone about it anyway. My hands tightened in the fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmuji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright. Take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Well, let's go. Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmuji and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everybody else waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're all closed. When we came in here before, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
He went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the Accelervia from him by force, so he hid himself in the AB room. What a coward. I'd made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but a part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he'd made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyuji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
I just can't.
Uh-huh.
Shall we go, Alice?
Because that was actually a fairly reasonable suggestion.
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly towards the AB room, as if he'd simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Ooh, that's actually interesting. Why was Kay so...
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They headed off at a trot towards the second room from the right, and were soon out of sight inside of it. Alright, Clover. Time for us to go.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. Do we always use the same AB room every time? Start.
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm gonna choose Ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to Ally doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna pick Betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose Ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way! He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks Betray, then he'll have 9 points!
Well, what about you?
Huh?
You've got 6 BP too, right? If Dio chose Ally and we choose Betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick Betray. That's who he is.
And I'm not trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. Oh, and I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is Ally. That's the only chance we have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't. But I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if we pick Betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Oh, taking the choice away from me. Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. No. Stop. I snatched her by the arm and hauled her backward with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die! Dio's going to kill you! You can't do this! I don't want you to die.
Ten seconds remain.
Always right down to the wire.
Closes.
Always right down to the wire. Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave him my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
And I'm actually going to take a bathroom break. Hey! Alright, back in a couple of minutes, won't be long. Alright, I'm back. So, do I want to be compliant or do I want to say fuck it and just mess with Dio? Call Dio's bluff. Alright, let's let him kill us. Who knows, he might not be a piece of shit.
Round 2 of the
He's gonna be a piece of shit, isn't he?
has been completed.
Of course he is.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Of course. But also, Kay and Alice betrayed Tenmyuji. Okay, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, this is interesting, because now Kay and Dio are gonna... Oh, they're gonna leave together.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt the weight, but I stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind was being stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, and I gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma!
Cut my arm off! It's fake anyway.
Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise, god damn it. I groaned, and with a Herculean effort lifted my head, and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care, just hand it to me. The medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Look at him, he's so fucking smug. God, I hope he fucking dies. In the true ending, I hope we get one death and it's him. I kept my promise. Now, you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could, got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees. Oh, we couldn't just strangle Dio to death before you gave out.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
So I guess even with his robot arms, or hands... Oh, we don't know if it's his hands or his arms specifically. Because it's on his wrist, so if it's just his hands, then... he would still be affected by... I don't know enough about the robot arms. Like, how advanced are they? Are they connected to his, like, bloodstream and nervous system? I guess if he can feel sensation of him clenching his fists too much, then it must be connected to his nervous system, so I wonder if it's...
I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the Sopril was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even the death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brains for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? Is this going to be a lockout point? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. To be continued Really? There's a way back from getting injected? Huh. You know, I hadn't really considered the possibility of somebody being able to survive the injection. I wonder if it is specifically because of his robot hands. Is he just literally going to pull his arm off? Or he's going to stop his heart and they're going to use the thingy to restart it. Locked out. 5 minutes of life left. Lock number 3. Oh my god. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. Okay, so I guess we have this little branch now. Let's fuck up Dio's plan. Skip. Betray. Let's see what Kay does here. Clover and I walked slowly out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen Betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, alright? We just have to keep an eye on Dio.
What would be wild now is if Dio goes with Ally. That would be absolutely insane.
As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice.
Oh, so Alice knows. Okay.
There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. Betray ally. Ally, ally. Betray. Betray. Get fucked, Dio. Get fucked.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Okay, now what's Kay gonna do? Because we all got a little bit distracted with me getting poisoned just now. That Kay didn't really have a chance to do anything. Although he was surprised that Dio was hiding the Accelerator.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose Betray.
So you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold-hearted bastard are you?
Jeez.
Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Accelerator in the laboratory.
Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No, don't. I leapt towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket and brought it up. And threw it into the ground.
No!
You bastard.
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen Ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Ugh. I had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard. Ugh. I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward, only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was Phi.
Hold it,
Why are you stopping me?
because this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean this isn't the time?
Look at the number 9 door.
Kay. Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he?
No!
9. His BP is 9.
What?
Suddenly we were all running towards Kay and the number 9 door. But god fucking damn, literally the moment anybody gets 9 points, they're like piecing the fuck out. I mean, I don't blame them, but Jesus. Okay, you turned out to be a piece of shit all along. Kay, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, you can fuck off, Dio. You don't get any right to it. You don't have any right to complain about this.
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
I actually don't remember. Oh, is the next round different based on which timeline? Like which groupings and pairs it is?
Has been opened.
Oh, I don't actually know. I actually never paid attention to that. Oh, God.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
So this is going to be another bad ending then.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Oh, God.
Yes, Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Oh, God fucking damn it, Kay. Getting real fucking suspect.
God damn it! Wait!
Oh, shut up, Dio. Dio charged at Kay, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
So that's Kay, Dio, Clover, and Phi that have all made attempts at the door. And myself, actually, now that I think about it, I also... Well, I didn't go for the door, but I did get 9 BP. Phi's the only one that we've managed to convince not to go. And I got knocked the fuck out. And woke up with everything gone to shit.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Thanks. Another hard game over. Okay, we haven't learned any, like, truths that will help us unlock paths that we've already hit. Oh, about me. Right, so... Am I going to have time enough tonight for this? Probably not, actually. Yeah, in that case I will...
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay, let's save here. I'll wrap up here for tonight, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go through, all of this route. All of this. So what have I done so far tonight? I've done... Why did I pick up? Yeah, I picked up here, didn't I? I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, like 11 nodes there, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think all of this is going to be about the same as what I've done so far tonight. So that will have to wait until... Oh, what the hell? Wait, have I got... Oh. I've got the thing for this. Because I know from the other timeline. I didn't even look at that flowchart properly. Let's get back to... those... Oh, because I picked up the journal! I picked up the journal! So now that I know, that's what Radical 6 does to a person. Oh, it was initially locked out. Okay. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. I remembered. Yes, it left with her counting down. And then we just had the flash vision of... Yeah. Suddenly, Clover moved. I looked forward and clamped my hand around her wrist. Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No!
I can't believe it's not murder.
No! There's no way she'd do that!
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
Alright. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well...
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then?
Yes, I think so. You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not. It's the truth.
Why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
I wonder if that's based on multiple locks, whether it's based on me getting the journal and knowing about her death in the other timeline. I think it is, because that little flash like vision sequence showed her dead as well. So I wonder. She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with a Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth!
I am.
Prove it! Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago, so if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you... I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned it to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was both with suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before.
Page 126.
I really understand it.
216. Yeah, sorry. 216. Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. This makes me look really dodgy. Like, really suspicious. Because suddenly I know... So obviously we know where we're remembering from other timelines, but... to everyone else in this situation, it looks like I'm just pulling information out my ass. It's making me look very, look like I could be Zero Senior. You should be able to read that one. Fee's brow deepened, but she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion. Fair.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Article 6, we all know. We've read this like twice now.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmuji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. No, I'm sorry, Clover.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left. Oh my god, how much more of this have we got? I was going to finish. I was just about to finish, but now we've got this lock open. I guess we're going for a bit longer. Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
Right, yeah.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go.
So that's me with Quark and Tenmyoji?
Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right.
Alice,
I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is.
I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have.
This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah. Can't exactly leave him behind.
Wait, who am I with? Sorry? Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
I am with Quark and Tenmyoji, aren't I? I think this is like the furthest I've gone into this now. Like in terms of time. We've never actually gone towards the white doors. We've always hit like lockout points or...
Quark!
Oh, he's up. Bad endings before getting to the white doors.
You're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey! Where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to her. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to be indeed corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him. Aww.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But
We know so little about Quark. He's like the character out of everyone that we know. Well, I suppose Kay as well. But we know very little about Quark, aside from him being Tenmyoji's grandson. Because he spends a lot of like the second half of the story. Well, second half of a lot of the timelines just unconscious in bed. Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see the tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover, and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Has the flowchart updated? No, not yet. I'm curious to see like how much more is going to be added.
feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
How's your perception of time?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Should never have gotten you involved in all of this. Excuse me?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later,
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, there was a lot of vodka in that last drink I just had. Oh my god.
That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Sure does, kid.
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
About 2 minutes. 4 minutes. We've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry, come on. How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Are we going to get to do another puzzle room? Finally get to see what's behind one of these white doors? Are we even going to get a choice of which door we go through? Because we have 3 potential doors we can go through here.
Chromatic doors have opened.
I assume not. I assume there's going to be other timelines in which we end up going through the white chromatic doors. Oh my god, that one's open as well now. Because we know about the IG replicator. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, we've got so much extra stuff now. Okay, we'll see how far this one goes. Because that's gonna... What happened in that timeline? Oh my god. Right, let's just continue the one we're on.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, shut the fuck up, deal.
Quark?
You're awake! And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held up a warning finger, up to my lips. There were a few momentary raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
Don't worry about it, kid. From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round.
Yes, it doesn't really matter, really.
I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded. Well,
There's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections?
nope.
All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh, this might actually lead to our first actual ending.
Hurry it up, Phi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1.
And Quark's not twigged on about Alice yet.
Chromatic doors closing.
Ooh, our first white room. The director's office. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we've just seen that line picture. What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Okay. Let's do this. What have we got? Okay, we're just rotating around the center of this room. So, I mean, it's the most immediately interesting thing. A balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way. Gotcha. Fuck you, kid. Okay, something that popped out. What the hell is this? What is this? One of those training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a face recognition device. What? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in the front of the lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Huh. How do you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these babies shows up. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it, you think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Okay. Desk. What is that? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah. It's a file where you put business cards. They've got all these weird shapes in the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Oh, okay. We're just straight away into a minigame. By selecting one business card and then swap the positions. Okay. Okay, I guess we can give it a shot. Okay. Is there multiple pages? Oh, there is. Okay. Can I rearrange them on here? No, I have to do it this way. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to swap. It obviously spells something out. I'm just trying to like figure out what. It could be. No, that doesn't line up. So, what about? Okay, that lines up. Sophie and Carol. Okay. K43. Now what sequence do I have to put? Is there anything in the names that kind of gives me a hint as to the order? Not got enough information for this puzzle. Fair enough. I will back out and come back to it later then. No, I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Thanks, Quark. Okay, locked, I assume. Yeah. It's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? Yeah. Okay, and PC, which we don't have any kind of login details for. Oh, it's one of the pressurization room. Man, this safe is really big. It's gotta be like $100 bajillion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. I don't think... See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the handle. Looks like one of those pressure exchange chambers does. So if we just do the same thing we did then. Okay, we don't have the things for that yet. I don't get it. How do I know which colors connect? If you don't know that, then you're probably missing some information. Hey, what's up? What about that globe? 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 Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off then. Okay, let's take a look at that. The world map? Okay. Purple to yellow, white to blue, green to red. What was it? Okay, I'll start with white to blue. No, it was green to red, I think? Yeah, green to red, purple to yellow. Yeah, I need to retry that, don't I? Purple to yellow, I think, is going to be the big issue here. There we go. Good job. You did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 bajillion. Videos. Yeah. And what is actually... Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. Sorry, guys. Looks like all we've got is a binder and a Deer. So, a bind deer. What the hell is this? Is Zero trying to make fun of us? Okay, look at the folder. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Business card instructions. Okay, 1 and 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is similar to the puzzle we had in the last room, isn't it? Okay. Let's take a look at the deer head. The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Look up. It's just a fake. Mm-hmm. With markings on it that we're going to have to look at from a specific angle. Can we put it on here? Actually, let's look at what's in its hands first. Oh, slingshot. Okay. And short spear. For popping the balloon, I assume. A suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing its helmet. So what would we call it? Not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, I've got some red paint on its neck and shoulder area. You sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey! Don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. Okay, what is this? Is it one of those vacuum robots you see on TV? You got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? I don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no look. Huh. Nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. Okay, let's take a look at this first. Okay, so that's where we're going to get our passwords from. For the safe. Huh? This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with it my... I'll be taking that. Okay. Cheap brandy. Oh. I tried putting it on there before. You just put it back. Did you really expect something to happen? I wanted to examine the plate that it was on. I didn't think I'd put the drink back on it. No, not really. Right, let's take that back. The rest of the book... Oh, I can do something with this. Oh, this is similar to the archive room. Historical adventure. A historical adventure saga. There are 3 volumes. Okay. Literature and philosophy. And I can't actually look at the cupboard itself. Right, can I combine? No. Okay. Can I just pop the balloon with this straight away? There's a balloon in the middle of the room. No? Really? The sharp-pointed objects and I can't just pop the balloon. Okay, sure. Alright. Put them in the right order. Let's have a look at the archive. We have Bob, Chris, John. And then Tony, Michael, Ian. Where's Tony? Right. Carol likes being on the left and prefers being near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Sophie on the right, Kate next to Michael. Let's double check that. Ellen wants to be above Anne, which she is. Anne prefers to be near Bob, which she is. Carol likes being on the left, which she is. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Okay. Kate likes to be next to Michael. There's no mention of Lola, was there? Book something something 334. Okay. Book 334. It doesn't matter which way those threes go. I'll come back to that in a second because we've not looked at this yet. Look! The laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made a particular parallelogram. Okay. What about this one? Ha! Now this is brandy. Fear Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some nose you've got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? I tried putting the good brandy in the coaster, but... Okay, I need to look at this from a specific angle, don't I? Put the deer head up on the... There's a red paint on the wall. It looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably not electrical outlet. Probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Like what? Maybe the deer? Yes, that's it. Remember how there's the two pegs on the back of the mount? I bet they fit in perfectly. Give it a try. Oh, looks like you were right. Okay. UE. Or is that meant to be a H? I'm not sure. What items do we have left? Just the... Okay. Let's look at this again, because I've obviously not done this correct. Has it reset? Oh, it has, hasn't it? Bob, Chris, John. John. Tony, Ian, Michael. Okay, that's annoying. I thought it would save the positioning. I don't know why I thought that would be the case. Ellen would like to be above Anne. So I put her there, didn't I? And Anne was there. Carol likes being on the left. She now is. Sophie likes to be on the right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Okay, that's not correct. There we go. I think this is right. Let's take a look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Okay, let's take a look at the back of the business cards. Book 334. It says Book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Okay. Oh. Aha. Ha! It opened. There's something in here. Is it a key? Small key, which the only lock we've seen is... Whoa, the light on the left turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. Okay. I doubt scanning ourselves is gonna do anything, but let's take a look. Alright, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn. None of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. Gender mismatch. Okay. What does it mean by gender mismatched? Maybe it's saying that it needs a girl? But there's only 3 of us, and none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a girl. No, no way. Why don't you dress up then? No. Just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything in here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. Oh, no, I don't. Have we awakened something in this small child? Hey, wait a minute. Maybe... What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? Looks like a piece of paper. Oh, it's the photo. Yes. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Hang on, if he didn't happen to have that photo on him... Oh, there's something else behind there. Would this room just have been unsolvable? Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's like we're in the villain's secret lair. Huh. I didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah. That's... okay. Look. Oh hey, there's a helmet for a suit of armor. Okay, well, let's take a look at that chair in a second. Let's... Yes, that suits him. H-E-L... Is that meant to be a P on its side, maybe? Let's look at this. You must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmuji. With all the excitement, it can't be easy for someone your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? I'm not so old that I need the likes of you worrying about me. That's so. Well, I think maybe I'll have a seat then. Okay. Huh? What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching us? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. Shoot it with what? Don't be an idiot. You've already got what you need. Do we have anything to actually fire from the slingshot? Okay, I just need to use the slingshot to... Whoa, hold on there. Do you actually have something to fire? Okay, thank you. Oh. No, I guess I don't. What are you going to shoot with it then? With mind bullets? It's called telekinesis, Sigma. Anyway, I figured I'd slip your mind. That'd slip your mind like everything else. Here, I grabbed this off the floor earlier. Take it. Oh, this is the key we used to start the facial recognition device. Oh, okay. I just assumed we'd left that in the device itself. Thanks, man. I guess I don't need to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1. You don't need to count down for everything, dude. Just do it. Fire. Whoa, nice aim. You got it right in the center. Okay, let's take a look at that. Can I... Was that just to get it out of our line of view, maybe? No, I guess we can't interact with that. I thought there'd be something inside the balloon. So... okay. Oh, screen here. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, money says it's just a means. That just means we won't have to do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go take a look at something else? Is that what's going to give us our passwords? If that's the case, then... Oh. I assumed this was what was going to give us the passwords for the safe. That's why I didn't bother looking at it. It looks like a tablet. Does it work? No. There's an empty slot in the back. So it doesn't have a battery? We've seen one of these before. Is this the... This isn't the thing that we used to disarm the bombs, is it? I guess not. No, that was something else that came with a cable, I think. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Maybe we can find a battery. We might be able to turn it on. Okay. There we go. Now we can see the H properly. Okay, lever. There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? You think it's going to go back to the way, go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out. All right. Guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Then I pull the lever. Here I go. Okay. We got a P and we got a battery. Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? Okay. Can't look at it until we're back into the other room. Is that the only thing that's in here? Aside from the letter P. Okay, pull it. Okay, now we'll look at it. Looks like you got the tablet to turn on. Look! Something showed up on the screen. There we go. We still need to look at the computer on the desk as well. You did it! Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Aha! So that's the key, the passcode to get the key out of the safe. We still need to figure out the secret one. Huh? What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome! Now we can open it. Cool. Aha, this one's blue now. Huh? It changed. That looks like the puzzle. It is. It's a silhouette puzzle called a tangram. Move over to the triangles and squares to get the shape you need. Selecting the rotate/move button will allow you to switch between move and rotate mode. You can rotate a piece by dragging it while in the rotation mode. Dragging while in the movement mode will move the piece in question. Okay. I'll have to take a look at it to fully grasp what's going on. I have no idea what this is. Let's give it a shot. Okay. What? Is this the full 360 degree? No, it's not. It seems... Oh, is it? Maybe? Oh, it is full 360 degree. Okay. Well, I assume the shape I have to make is that parallelogram. There. That. Well, let's take a look at the PC first, because we've not had a look at this yet. Well, what do we have here? Haven't seen a computer this old in a while. There's something on the screen. Is that a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I think the lion's got two heads. Looks like a monster from a Greek myth or something. So this is the same picture we saw on the tray in the laboratory, but that only had one head instead of two. Looks like a monster from a Greek myth or something. It looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the line. Huh. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working though. I guess we can't enter anything then. Okay. There is a slot here for... maybe. Right. Liz Boom is making a parallelogram in the brandy bottle. It's not letting us remove that, so that is firmly locked in the right place. Why are these two pieces different colours? Like they're slightly darker than the others. God. Let's take a look at my pieces here. I assume this would have been much easier to do on a DS back in the day. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. It's gonna be so botched. check around the room again, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. What is this again? This was nothing, wasn't it? Okay. The books on here was just so that we could get the full letter for the H. So that is longer than it is. Okay. What if I make... Oh, God. God, this is so awkward to control. I do kind of this situation. And then I turn these pieces into a square in between, if I can. This is so hard to do on a controller. No, that's not going to work shape-wise, is it? Yeah, I have a feeling like the lighter colours I do need to make into like a cube or a square shape in between. The other way. Oh god, this is so hard to like. Be useful if I could like, while I'm rotating, just like press a button and it would snap to a kind of set angle. I have a feeling this is one of those puzzles that just didn't make the transition very well. In the port, come on. Why is that not? Oh, there we go. Okay, hang on. Oh, God. Move you out the way, move you. Come on, game, please. I really hope this doesn't require, like, any degree of accuracy. Come on. No, but that doesn't really work either, does it? Come on. That still doesn't really work, does it? Even if I... yeah. I kind of see what I'm going for, though. No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't really work either, does it? Yeah, there we go. I think I've got it there. Now, we see how finicky the game is with checking it. Oh god, this is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Oh my god. I can't use the touchpad for this either. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, there really needs to be an option to, like, snap this to certain angles. There we go. Oh my god. This is actually starting to hurt my wrist. Holding down, trying to like do micro adjustments on the analog stick. There you go, it's close enough. No, that's not straight enough. If it doesn't work after this next check, I'm just gonna look it up. So I assume this is the correct solution, it's just a matter of getting the game to actually recognize it. Come on. Oh, thank fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, who's the man? That was amazing. How'd you do it? That puzzle was really hard. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So, what do we get? Look! There's something on the screen. IILP? What does that mean? IILP. Can we... Oh, let's just do it again. Okay. Phew. Looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome. The screen changed. And give me that blue code. Hey! It looks different than before. The symbols are different and they're in different places. And here we go. Okay. A safe, just like before. There's gotta be a way to open it. Should we just punch in the password? Why don't you try it and find out? Okay. Remind me. Star, star, sun. Give me that golden file. Good job. It opened. Good work. Read that in a second. And the other one was Sun, Moon, Star. Right. What have we got inside this one? Oh, just the cards and the key. No extra files or doodads or anything. Phew, it's open. Alright. Time to see what's in this safe. Hey, Mr. Sigma? Why is he whispering? I know that stuff's important, but aren't you, curious? About what? Grandpa's picture. The one in front of the facial recognition thingy. Don't you want to take a look at it? But... Come on, hurry. Okay, I guess we're not grabbing the stuff from the safe? So, who's this girl? Hey, stop. Oh! That's June. That's the artwork from Junpei's flashbacks in... Wait, is Tenmuji Junpei? I guess if it's been decades... Oh my god. And if Clover and Alice have been on ice for... She's just a girl. Is she a granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Damn it, fine. You've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a long time. Why? Because she's his first love. No. You got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Huh? Didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmuji. Look, it's not about love. I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay. You don't want to talk about her. I get it. Okay. Oh, the game really wanted me to see that, didn't it? Oh, I have to do this again. Sun, moon, star. Look, it looks kind of empty this time. There's only 2 things in here. First, we got the AB room keycards. Oh, and these must be the star cards they were talking about. There are 2 of them. You guys take one. I'll take the other. Right. We're a pair, so we only need one for the 2 of us. And the other thing is the key as usual. Yes. Now we can get out of here. Great. No point in sitting around. Let's go. Oh, if that is Junpei and he's being a hopeless romantic, does that mean he and June never got together? Oh, she was supposed to be on the run, wasn't she? Oh, that kind of sucks. There's a lot of these old things that I've just not marked as read. Secret. This will be right towards the end, I assume. Sun, Moon, Star Key, Slingshot, Tessite Mystery, Thermite, Have a Nice 00 semicolon 3, Conjunction, Tenmuji's Picture. 3 different types of card keys are generally found in the safes in each room and are used to open the AB gate. Without them, you can't open the AB gate to play the AB game, which means you can't gain BP. In other words, getting one of these cards is the first step in your escape. The Sun key is used during the first round, Moon in the second, Star in the third, and all subsequent ones. Slingshot, an elementary device that uses rubber to launch small projectile. Frequently used by adolescent ne'er-do-wells, can be used as a necklace, but that is not recommended. Test Site Mystery. The site in question was for a simulated manned mission to Mars held in the Nevada desert. On New Year's Eve 2028, the audio logs from the simulation contain a woman's voice, assumed to be one of the test subjects, saying the following: 6 of us are dead, counting myself. There are only 3 left. I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just those 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Most evidence seems to suggest that this was the beginning of the Radical 6 outbreak, that the Nevada facility was the epicenter of the pandemic. Thermite. A general term used to refer to... Oh, termite! God, I misread that. A general term used to refer to insects of the epifamily of Thematidae. Of the cockroach order Blatodea. God, I should just do like a supercut after this is finished of me just mispronouncing everything. That's right, even though they sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. They're in the cockroach family instead. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and the remora is in the Perciformes order. Have a nice blah blah blah. Words 03 says before he leaves. There are a few variations. Have a nice trouble, have a nice tragedy, have a nice trust. Conjunction. Term used in positional astronomy. Put simply, it means that when 2 celestial bodies appear near one another in the sky, when used in the context of our solar system, it often refers to a position where a given celestial body is aligned with the Sun. For example, when Mars is on the opposite side of the Sun from Earth, it is considered to be in conjunction with the Earth. Mercury and Venus, which orbit closer to the Sun than the Earth does, have 2 types of conjunction. When they are hidden on the other side of the Sun, this is referred to as a superior conjunction, and when they are lined up on the near side of the Sun, this is called an inferior conjunction. Tenmuji's Picture. This is a photograph that Tenmuchi is holding. The subject is a girl named Akane Kurashiki. Akane was one of the people who appeared in the game's sister title, 999, as the childhood friend of Junpei. That's the title's main character. In 999, she was 21 years old, and this picture was taken 9 years before then, when she was 12. A look at the left side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there was a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry if it seems a little strange. A spirit medium has told us that the person in the picture is a guardian spirit who's looking at her. He must have shown up here because he'd heard what sort of destiny she had in store and decided to see how she was doing. I wonder if that's a reference to Junpei kind of connecting through to her through time. Alright, let's get out of here. The door lock. It says lock right now. You guys ready? Yeah. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. You found it. We did it. This is taking us all the way back to the elevator.
No.
Let's take a look at the flowchart. Oh my god, this goes on for so much longer. Okay. Yeah, I guess that we've got another AB game to play. Right. It is getting super late, so I'm going to wrap up here. We will continue next time, when we will finish this branch, both of its alternate versions, and then we will jump back up over here to do this, all this stuff. So let us save. And we'll quit out. So yeah, that is going to be, if it's nice, we are getting deep into it now. We've finally gone through one of the white doors. Finally, after so long. We got a lot of Dio being an asshole this time round. A whole lot of it. We're still learning more and more about Radical 6. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. God, it's getting late. Right. I will see you guys next time. I'm not sure when I'll next stream. Don't know. I'll figure it out. Right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Bye.